Never buy these types of houses in Park City, Utah. Here's something nobody tells you before you buy in Park City. The most beautiful home you could tour could also be the worst financial decision you ever make. I am not talking about overpaying. I am talking specifically about property types that look incredible on paper and photographed like a dream, and then quietly drain your wallet, your flexibility, or your resale potential for years after closing. If you're relocating to Park City, buying a second home here, or even just seriously considering it, this video might save you from a very expensive mistake. I have watched buyers fall in love with the wrong properties over and over, and today I'm gonna lay it all out. Hey, I'm Lynn Chabrie, your local Park City real estate expert. I've been helping buyers and sellers navigate this market for years, and trust me when I say Park City is not like anywhere else. It is a resort town, a ski destination, a luxury market, and a full-time community, all wrapped into one. And all of that layered complexity means that the rules here are genuinely different. So in this video, I'm walking you through the specific property types and situations you want to think twice about before signing anything. Stay with me all the way through, because the last one is the one I see catch buyers off guard the most. If this kind of local insight is useful to you, go ahead and hit subscribe, because this channel is all about helping you make smart, informed moves in Park City. The hidden tax you never agreed to. HOA special assessments. Okay, let's start with the one that hits the hardest and fastest. Condos and resort adjacent properties with financially troubled HOAs. On the surface, a condo near the slopes sounds like a dream. Lock and leave, ski access, somebody else handles all of the maintenance. But here is what a lot of buyers do not find out until after they close. HOA special assessments. According to the Park City Board of Realtors, there have been isolated developments in this market where special assessments have exceeded $150,000 per unit on 4-bedroom residences. $150,000. And when that happens, inventory in those buildings spike and prices can fall as much as 50% from their recent peak. That is not a typo. So before you fall in love with a condo, you need to read the HOA financials, review the meeting minutes going back at least 3 years, and understand the reserve fund health. A reserve fund that is underfunded is a bill you have not received yet. Now let us talk about another layer on top of that, because in Park City, it is not always just one HOA. Double the fees, half the flexibility. Multi-HOA properties near the resort. Some properties, particularly those closest to ski resort base areas, sit inside multiple HOA structures simultaneously. You might have a master community HOA and then a sub-association HOA stacked on top of each other. According to local market guidance from Park City real estate professionals, condo HOA fees in resort base areas can run anywhere from $1,000 to over $3,000 per month. Now layer a second HOA on that, and you are looking at carrying costs that can rival a mortgage payment before you have even turned the lights on. What makes this trickier is that the amenities you are paying for do not always translate into rental income that offsets it. Knowing whether short-term rentals are even permitted in that specific HOA is critical before you buy, not after. The slope dream with no exit ramp. Ski access properties without STR zoning. Okay, speaking of rentals, let's go here next. Ski in, ski out access is the holy grail of Park City real estate. According to Redfin, the average Park City home price recently clocked in around $3.16 million, and ski access properties command even more premium than that. So buyers often stretch their budget to get there. The trap is buying a ski access property in a neighborhood or HOA that restricts short-term rentals, assuming they will offset carrying costs with nightly income, only to find they cannot. According to local MLS data and Park City real estate sources, short-term rental rules vary sharply by zone. Canyons Village, Old Town, and parts of the Jordanelle corridor tend to allow STR flexibility. Many other areas do not. If your financial model depends on rental income and you buy in the wrong zone, you have locked yourself into a property with resort-level overhead and no mechanism to offset it. So far, we've covered HOA time bombs, double-stacked fee structures, and a ski access property that cannot generate the income you are counting on. Every single one of these is a situation I have seen real buyers walk into, and it never gets easier to watch. Here's the thing. None of these have to be deal breakers if you know what you are looking for. And that is exactly the kind of nuance I cover in my Park City relocation guide, which breaks down the best neighborhoods, schools, and insider details you need for a fresh start here. The link is in the description. Now let's keep going, because the next two are the ones that sneak up on people the most. The bargain that costs a fortune. Aging construction without proper disclosure. Park City is a mountain environment. Freeze-thaw cycles, snowpack weight, UV exposure at altitude. It really takes a toll on structures over time. Older homes or condos that have not had proper maintenance histories are a risk category all on their own. The issue is not just repair costs. It is that in a market where the median single-family home price has hovered near $2.1 million, according to the Park City Board of Realtors, buyers are sometimes drawn to properties priced far below market without fully understanding why. Deferred maintenance, outdated systems, and construction standards that predate current mountain building codes can mean your below market bargain becomes an above market renovation project. Always demand a full inspection by a local inspector who understands resort market construction, not a generalist. New construction in the wrong corridor at the wrong time. The Jordanelle risk no one talks about. And now the one that surprises people the most, new construction. Everybody loves new construction. There's fresh finishes and modern layouts, builder warranties, but in Park City right now, not all new construction corridors are equal. According to an analysis of Utah's 2026 housing outlook, the most likely scenario for the broader market is stagnation with pockets of correction, particularly in areas with heavy speculative new construction inventory. The Jordanelle corridor is one of the most active new construction zones near Park City, and it offers real opportunity. But buyers need to understand that early phase pricing, infrastructure timelines, and amenity delivery schedules matter enormously. If you're buying into a development where the commercial infrastructure, schools, and road access are still years out, your day one lifestyle and your short-term resale story may not match what you imagine. Vet the build-out schedule. Speak to residents in adjacent phases, and do not assume the renderings are the reality. Park City is genuinely one of the most compelling real estate markets in the country, and I mean that. According to local data, home values here have appreciated at an average annual rate of 7.4%, compounded since 2001, which is a remarkable long-run track record. But that performance is not evenly distributed across every property type or neighborhood. The properties that create wealth here are the ones where buyers went in with clear eyes. They understood the HOA structure, they confirmed rental zoning before they needed it, they got the inspection done by someone who actually knows mountain construction, and they matched their purchase to their real estate lifestyle and financial goals. The 5 categories we covered today are not meant to scare you away from Park City. They're actually meant to make sure that when you buy here, you buy smart. If you're thinking about making a move to Park City or just want to understand this market better before you make any decisions, I would love to connect with you directly. Reach out through the link in the description below and let us have a real conversation about what makes sense for your situation. And before you go, make sure you grab my free Park City relocation guide. It covers the best neighborhoods, schools, and everything you need to hit the ground running. The link is below. If this video helped you think differently about Park City real estate, check out the next video on the screen right now, because it goes even deeper into what the Park City market actually looks like heading into the rest of 2026.